Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready?
We are here. We are here.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze. I'm getting cream, never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck, nigga.
We are here. We're here. We're live. We're live. How's everybody feeling? I'm not late, man. I was making that video. Give me some time, man. You want me to react instantly? I hope that lived up to your expectation, because Faz is late, but he's late because of a reason. Finally, big up to the Planet Fast community. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. Man, Joga Bonito has arrived finally in Old Trafford. Who's excited? Because I am telling you now, I am gassed. I am so gassed. Big up to all the members. Big up to everyone who's joined. He's finally here. The time has finally come. We are finally about to see some serious football. Let me tell you something right now. Arsenal, watch out. We're coming. We're going to thump you in the face. We're going to thump Arsenal in the face. Well and truly. I don't care what these lot are saying. This boy wanted Manchester United and he finally got it. Merta and Arnold fucked up. That's for sure. They messed up. But guess what? They put the money on the table. Here you go. You want 100 mil? You've been waffling about 100 mil. Well, here you go. Here's your 100 mil. Zinchenko is gonna vomit. Oh my days. Zinchenko is in the mud, I'm telling you. Antony. Oh, wow. Who knows that song? If you know that song, let me know. If you know that original Brazilian song, you know, and you know me, I've been the one man on this Joga Bonito hill at Old Trafford. I've been this one man. They can say all they want that they were saying Joga Bonito. They can say all they want. But you viewers, you people in my Twitter spaces, you know I was the one on this hill. Alone. I was the one on this hill alone with Joga Bonito. I said Joga Bonito at Old Trafford. They said what? They said what? No. Come on. He will start. Listen, he will start. I told you I made that edit specially for you guys. That's why I was taking my time. The stream was going to be at 4 p.m., but I took my time because I said, let me go and make that edit for you guys. Listen, Joga Bonito, I'm so excited. You don't understand. Because I'm a match going fan. I go to the games. You lot will be enjoying it from your TV. I'm going to get to enjoy it at the game. This is a win-win situation for both. Can you imagine when he spins the fullbacks in the Premier League? 100 million. Oh my days. Yo, Man City fans, where you at? Man City fans, where are you? Where is Man City fans right now? They've got Jack Grealish, who wears his socks down here. The guy wears his socks down there. Where are Man City fans right now? Where are they? Where are Man City fans right now? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, whoa, pause, pause. Hold up, network issues, network issues, network issues. Time out, network issues. No, 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 we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Network issues. Yeah, socks. Where's Jack G right now? Jack G, the bad B. Where is he? Jack G, the bad B. We're coming. Antony's here. We're coming. Jack G, the bad B. Where are you? Mr. Club Live. We're here. Mr. Tequila. Jack G. Where are you, Jack G? We're coming. Antony's here now. He's going to light up the Premier League. Neymar on left wing, please. If that happens, listen, if Neymar comes to Old Trafford, I might have to start doing some crazy shit. I'm telling you. With this Hakpo talk, whoever said Dan Hakpo next, please. This today is not about Hakpo, about shish kebab, about chili sauce, garlic sauce, all of this. Today is about one and only Antony. The one, the only Antony. Not anybody else, please. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. All the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Wow, he's here. He's arrived. And guess what? He's perfect. He's perfect. He is perfect. Saka. Saka. Saka, you better watch out. Saka, you better watch out. Bailey, Leon Bailey. You better watch out. Listen, Jack G, you better watch out. Mahrez is class though. Still, I can't lie. I can't hate on Mahrez. Mahrez is class. A left-footed right winger. Today's day. Come on. A left-footed right winger. He's finally here. Finally here. I don't know how the Glazers and the Arnolds did it, but they did it. They did it. Eric have a say in transfers, Faz. I think he does. Big up to all the members in the chat. I think he does. Antony better than Neymar. He has a left. Whoa, 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 whoa. Network issues. Network issues. Whoa. Calm down. Network issues. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I know I'm gassed about Antony, but we're not doing this Neymar Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Don't disrespect the Godfather Neymar. No. The last dying breed of Joga Bonito. The leader of Joga Bonito right now. Don't disrespect Neymar, please. Don't disrespect Neymar, please. If you're here, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you drop a comment on the video. Let me know what you're thinking of Antony. How many goals is Antony getting? How many goals is Antony getting? Let's do a quick poll, right? Antony, let's see. Excited. Let's see. 1 second. Right, let's do a poll for the community. Community can get involved. 17 goals. You think he can go? He can go and get 15, 17, 11 goals, 8 assists. Woo! What will happen to the Greenwood situation? Will United terminate because he can't? Don't know about that. 5 players in. What? 5 players in, still loading. ETH is cooking. He's cooking. Whipping it. Whipping excursion. He's cooking something. Leader of Joga Bonito is Ronaldinho, and I agree. I agree. But Ronaldinho is retired. He's retired from Joga Bonito. So right now, it's Neymar Jr. who's carrying the Joga Bonito flag, in my humble opinion. It's facts, actually. Neymar Jr. is carrying the Joga Bonito flag. He is. He 100% is. Today is the day for Joga Bonito. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise at all. Today is the day for Joga Bonito. You know what? You know what? Let me see if I can even we got the Joga Bonito there. We got it. Today is all about Joga Bonito. Come on. We even got the Joga Bonito logo there. That's it. That's it. Austin, remember Austin says 17 because him and Bruno could thrive based on speed. Woo! We'll get to that. We'll get to that. That's a very good point. Based on speed. Based on speed. Let's see. 8 goals and 12 assists, at least 10, but help us get the league title. First target is to get to top 4, right? First target is to get the top 4. When will the deal be announced? They're working on the media right now as we speak. They're ironing out the paperwork, visa. It's a bank holiday in England tomorrow, so I think it gets announced Tuesday. But over the weekend, I won't be surprised if Man United go on social media and say, you know what, we've agreed something with Ajax for Antony. So I won't be surprised in terms of that. Really, we'll come to find out. We'll come to find out soon. Liam says our team is very Latin now. Yep. Fingers crossed. Fred, Casemiro, Anthony Martinez, South America style football. You know what? Let me say something. South Americans are not here to take part. They are here to take over. This World Cup, France is in the mud. Brazil is loading. Brazil is fully and truly loading. Well and truly loading. We now got 6 players that can speak Portuguese. Yep. Still blaming Murta could be cheaper. Yeah, I mean, this is a good point. We can't get carried away and forget Murta's mistakes. This is true. Very, very valid point. Very, very valid point. We can't get carried away now. Murta messed it up, so we had to pay a lot. But hey, the Glazers are finally putting some money out from somewhere. So that's all I'm saying. They had to pull some money out, and they're pulling some money out. So even though Murta could have saved them money in essence, but this is good. It's good. You're not complaining. I'm not complaining. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. One thing though, we need to be worried about our right back situation. How does Dalot go about his offensive and defensive duties now is the question. His offensive and defensive duties, how does Dalot go about it now? Because, right? Antony is the type of player who go way up the pitch, and I don't know defensively if he'll be coming back and tracking back a bit. I don't think he does that. So considering that, we have to make sure we can get Dalot to do a proper job. Dalot has been doing a good job. He has been. But now I'm going to be a bit stressed about the reason why Ten Hag actually wants a right back as well, because he needs a right back that can help Antony, and Antony doesn't have to do that much of a defensive role. So we'll have to consider that. We will have to consider that. Are we in the market for a right back right now? I don't think so. I think we'll go and get that Newcastle goalkeeper. That Newcastle goalkeeper will get done, and on top of that, we'll possibly get another forward. But Man United have already spent 200 million in this window. We have already spent 200 million in this window. So can you see Man United spending more in this window? Shall we do a poll? Let's do a quick poll. Can you see MEFC spend more money in this window? Yes, no. Let's have a vote. They've already spent 200. Let's have a vote. Let's see what the community are thinking. Get involved with the vote. Make sure you drop a like as well on the video if you want to. I don't know. 13%. Well, let's see the vote from before. Antony, 52% of people are excited. 34% people are looking forward to the Joga Bonito. And 13% people are saying, let's see. Seiko says, I think we are going to get Depay. I don't know if we're going to get Depay now. Do we? Do we? What's the situation with Ronaldo as well? What is the situation with Ronaldo as well? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? If he goes on the last day of the transfer window, it's going to leave us in a lot of mess. It's going to leave us in a lot of mess. Who do we go and get on the last day of the transfer window? What do we do? Go and call Igalo again? You know what I mean? It's not going to benefit us at all, Ronaldo leaving on the last day of the window. At all. We've been linked with XYZ, Depay, and etc. So I don't know. In my humble opinion, I don't think Ronaldo leaves now. I really don't think Ronaldo leaves now. No, Antony will not be able to play against Leicester, asks Ro and Ronnie. No, Antony will not play against Leicester because he has to land in UK. He has to do his medical. He has to do his media. He has to do his visa and international clearance, interviews, training as well. So considering all of that, no, he doesn't play against Leicester. If we're very, very lucky, he gets announced in Arsenal game. I don't know if he plays in Arsenal game as well. He plays, but I don't think he starts. I think he'll be utilized in the game somewhat in the Arsenal game, but I don't know if he starts. All these signings are starter. Yeah, they are starters, that's sure. Omo says this is by far. Member Omo, big up. Omo says this is by far our best transfer window post Fergie. Is it better than the Pogba one as well? Possibly. Yeah, I can agree with this. I think that this is a fair comment. I do. Austin says he will be great against Real. Getting the right back and a backup goalkeeper next. Right back and a backup goalkeeper. This is the thing is right now we've got a few players that need to leave. Bissaka is in conversation with Palace. I think Bissaka needs to leave, but then if Bissaka leaves, we're leaving it too late in the window. We've left it too late in the window anyways for the players leaving and coming in. We've left it too late anyways. So if now Bissaka leaves, what happens then? Trey says, source. Trust me, bro. Sources, trust me, bro. You've heard it here. You don't need to ask me about my source. You can go and check the history anyways. You can go and look at my streams anyways. We need a number 9 badly. Very, very badly. Very, very badly. Because Martial out absolutely the worst reliable player in the history of football. Cannot rely on him. Rashford is still not firing, and I don't think Rashford fires anymore. Ronaldo's knees are gone. He fell last game, and there was something issue with his knee. We're in a deep trouble here. We're not in a good position. We're not in a good position at all. Who do we go and get? Depay isn't a solution. It is a plaster. It is a band-aid over the scratch that we have right now, over the crack. It is not solving the situation. Antony solves the situation. Martinez solves the situation. Malacia solves the situation. All of the transfers solve a situation. They're not one season signing. Does Depay solve a situation? Great question was asked to me yesterday on Twitter Space. Who are your problem solvers in your squad? Will Depay be a problem solver? Let's be real with ourselves. You be real and I be real. Will Depay be a problem solver for Manchester United? I don't think so. I really, really do not think so. I really don't think Depay will be that player that comes in and gives us 20 goals and takes us to top 4 and wins us Europa and all of this stuff, because he's injury prone as well. Cheap doesn't mean good. There is a saying, what's cheap is not, I don't know how the saying goes, but what's cheap doesn't mean it's cheerful. It's not. I would like to see another backup centre back, says Trey. Big up Trey, because if Varane is hurt, we are stuck with Maguire as a starter, and Lindelof has been hurt all season. Depay is a stopgap. Exactly. Look, a backup centre back. We were linked with Pau Torres. Pau Torres is happy where he is. He's happy in the city he is. He's happy. His family is happy. His kids are happy. So Who do we get as a backup centre back? I wouldn't mind that Bella kid from Southampton. I really won't mind him. I think that's a serious player. That Bella from Southampton, is his name Bella or Bello? I think his name is Bella, right? Uh, let me just confirm. Bella, is he Bella Kochap? Yeah, that's the one. Bella Kochap. I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him at all in Manchester United. I think, how much is his value right now? Let's go and have a look quickly. Let us go and have a look. What, 15 million? 15 million we can get him for. 12, yeah, 15 million. He can play left and right centre back. He's only 20 years old. It's a great signing if you ask me. It's a great signing as a backup centre back. He's young. He's got a lot of potential to grow. I wouldn't mind getting him in January or next summer. Bishal, big up Bishal says, I was Man United. If I was Man United, I would sell Maguire to Leicester and buy Akanji. Man United are not selling Maguire unless they're getting 60 mil. Let's be real. And who's paying 60 mil? Frankie on the bench, Barca. Any believers still? No believers here. No believers here. There are no believers about Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong is made his own choice like Urian Timber did. And that's what it is. Timber made his own decision about his career. And so did Frankie de Jong. So Frankie de Jong, you made your bed, now you lie in it. I hope Frankie de Jong almost says, I hope Frankie de Jong rides that Barca bench, even lowered his wages. A disgrace. McTominay is better than him. Whoa. Network issues. Almost having a lot of network issues today, man. Network issues. He is not better than McTominay, but I understand your pain. I understand your pain, brother. I get it. You're stressed. You're unhappy. You know, Frankie de Jong is the perfect piece to the puzzle. Slots in perfectly. You know when you've got a nut that is going into a screw, and it doesn't really fit, but it does the job. That's how it's like at the moment. We have a midfield, but we need Frankie de Jong to be that perfect match, that perfect connection in that midfield to complete our midfield. But I believe the only way Frankie de Jong now can be a perfect midfield, slot in and be a perfect midfield, if we let one midfielder go. We must let one midfielder go. Either that be McTominay, Van der Beek, or Ghana. Someone has to go out of them. If not two. One or two midfielders have to leave because we got a hell of a lot of midfielders right now. Some of them ain't even get seen no minutes, no sunlight. They're not getting no sunlight at all. Obviously, they needed the wing back. We'll see about that one. Right back as well, ball hunting midfielder. Bella Kochap, yeah, that's his name. Bella Kochap is cold. He's very cold. I rate him very highly. After that performance against Man United, I rate him very, very highly. Very, very highly. He did a stunning job, absolutely stunning job. And he proved his value. Space Kid, big up, latest member on Planet Fast says, I can finally get my jersey since the pagans are spending the peas, Glazers out. Look, Glazers, there needs to be a conversation about the Glazers. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Glazers out started trending heavily this year. And Glazers are starting to bring some money out. Now, the question is, where is this money coming from? Where is this money coming from? General fan base, with all due respect, will see the signing and say, well, yeah, they made the signing. Glazers made the signing. So why are we complaining at all? What's there to complain about? We've had 5 players in a combined total of, let me go and do the math actually. How much money have we spent this transfer window? Let's see. Manchester United. Let's see. How much have we spent this window? 230 something mil, if I'm not mistaken. 200 and something, is it? Let me go and count. How much have we spent this transfer window? Hold on. We have spent, all in all, 200 million, 210 million pounds. 210 million pound. So how much is that in euro? 250 million euros we have spent. That is a hell of a lot of cash. That is a hell of a lot of cash to be spending. Hell of a lot. I did know that there was a loan for 300. So there's 50 M's left. There's 50 large ones still left. 50 big ones still left to spend. What are they going to do with that 50? What are they going to do with that 50? McTominay is better than De Jong. Salty alert. Trust me. Bare salty. Our priority is a striker, but who is cheap and quality. Isaac would have been an option, but not cheap. Quality gone. Skamaka gone. Lewandowski gone. Sadio Mane gone. Top strikers in the world are not available. They're not available. They're all gone. So who do we go and get? Anybody done any scout report on any number 9s that Man United can be looking at? I don't know. Flame says they realized ETH is capable manager. That's why they're finally spending. Plus the rides going on. That's true. Hackpo possible. Let the Hackpo shit go, man. Hackpo ain't it. Ivan Toney is a possibility. Ivan Toney is a possibility. I like Ivan Toney after that game he had against Manchester United. But let's be real. How much do Brentford charge us for Ivan Toney? 50 mil? Ivan Toney charges us 50 mil. How much did he go to Brentford for? 5 mil? They make a whole 40 mil from Ivan Toney. They're calling they're loving life. They are absolutely loving life. Ivan Toney's career has been so up and down. So up and down. He went from Northampton to Newcastle to Barnsley on loan. He had a few loan spells in Barnsley. Then he went to Shrewsbury on loan. Then he went to Scunthorpe on loan. Then he went to Wigan on loan. Then he went to Scunthorpe on loan again. Then he went to Peterborough. And then from Peterborough on a transfer, he went to Brentford. That is a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth for a player who's 26 years old and just made it into the Premier League. Just about made it into the Premier League. He was going back and forth for a long time. Long time. So he's been around the block. His total, his value, I think when they bought him was 5 million, 5 point something million. And we know Brentford do the Moneyball business system, which does mean one thing. It means they're going to make a hell of a lot of money out of him. A hell of a lot of money. By a hell of a lot, I mean they're going to charge an arm and a leg, which is 45 million British pounds. I wouldn't be surprised if they're looking for 45 million. But Ivan Toney is an option. Is a great option. Almost says Dybala signing would be bad. Dybala's gone. Let's not talk about Dybala. He's already gone. Space Kid says, oh, 1 second. He's replying to someone. Belotti just signed with Roma. Sabu says, for the past many years, we are not able to find young talents from different parts of the world the way Real Madrid, Barca used to. We're not. Go and look at how now Liverpool are about to sign Caicedo. Liverpool will sign Caicedo. And Caicedo was offered to us. Oh, the thing is, great players are offered to us, but we don't take it up. That's the issue. Great players do get offered to us, but we don't take them up. We don't. That's where the problem lies. We should be able to take up players when they're coming for cheap, and we should be able to identify these talents, but we don't. And that's where I have a huge problem with Manchester United. Talent comes in and out of Manchester United all the time. Imagine the likes of Iqbal go. Imagine the likes of Ghana leaves Manchester United. What are we doing then? It's not going to be, Manchester United are going to be crying later on saying, well, these players, they were here before, we now let them go. We will be crying later on. 100%. We need to be giving these kids as much opportunity as we can. And We need to be nurturing them because now is the right time. Now is the right time. We've got great under 18s. We've got a great under 23. So why are we not giving them a chance? United VR says, Faz, how we doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But I'm very, very happy, man. Very, very happy. Excited about this signing. Looking forward to this signing. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. Let me go ahead and drop the link for the members to join in. So if you want to speak, memberships are now open. If you want to get involved in the conversation, you can now join in and become a member. Once you are a member, you'll be able to come up and speak to me and have your say and opinion. So big up to all the members that have joined so far. The membership community has actually grown massively. So big up to all the members. Big up to all the members. Yeah, I've dropped the link in the membership chat so the members can come in and have their say and let me know. Let me know what they're thinking of this new signing. Finally, we've got 5 players that have come in this window. 5 solid players, 5 Ten Hag players, 5 players that are really out and out first team starters. First team starters. There's absolutely no way anybody can say that they're not happy with one signing. There's nobody that can turn around and say that they are not happy with any of the signings. Nobody. I think every signing has been amazing. Every signing will be detrimental. 5 signings, 6 or 7 coming. Man United did say, who remembers? Manchester United did say one thing. They said the 5th, 6th, and 7th signings are loading. Who remembers that? Make sure if you're watching, drop a like on the video if you want to. Make sure. Who remembers? Who remembers that Instagram post? I've made the poll. The poll says, can you see Manchester United spend more money in this window? Let me end the poll and let's see the results. 75% say yes, 24% say no. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Can you see Manchester United spend more money in this window? A lot of people are saying yes. Majority of people are saying yes. That's interesting. I don't know. If you ask me, who do they go and buy? Because can you see Frankie de Jong still coming in? Let's do that poll first. Can you still see? Can you still see Frankie de Jong coming in? Let's do that poll. I don't think so. I think the deal is well and truly dead. Well and truly dead. But for the people who believe, because 300 mil is the budget, 50 mil left. Frankie de Jong is 85 million. 85 million euros in British pounds is 72. So will Manchester United go and spend 60, 70 million and go and get Frankie de Jong is the question. I don't know. We'll see what happens. My mom passed away. Seashore says, my mom passed away. Rest in peace, your mom. My thoughts and prayers are with you. You say Glazers out, then buy a shirt. You're the one funding the Glazers, and that's why they won't leave. Firstly, really sorry to hear about your mother. Hope you and your family are okay. Glazers already get paid for the shirts. There is a percentage of the shirt sales that already go to the Glazers. It's predetermined already. So you buy the shirt or you don't buy the shirt. You can't do anything about that. When Adidas strikes the deal with Manchester United, a percentage of t-shirt sales will go to Man United already. That's predetermined. Anything above that goes that they sell, a very small percentage goes to Manchester United. Very, very small percentage, not a big percentage at all. On top of that, there are people who went to the Glazers Out protest wearing the new kit. What do you want me to do? Police everyone? What do you want to do? Police everyone? There are people who went to the Glazers Out protest wearing brand new kit. So what can you do? And I know you're not talking to me, but it's still good to address this. It's still good to address it. People already know my kits are fake. I buy them £20 for one, I say 80 for four, something like this, or 90 for four. My kits are fake, and I ain't got nothing to hide. But it is what it is, right? What can you do? Everybody is allowed to support their club how they want to and protest how they want to. That's all I think, and that's all I've always said. Everybody is allowed to support and protest how they want to. Just because you bought the shirt, you're not allowed to protest. Who am I to say that, right? Who am I to say that? There were people in that protest wearing brand new kits. When the megastore opens, there will be people buying brand new kits from the megastore. It is what it is. Abdiweli says, ran on poll on which one you will be signing if you had to choose De Jong or CMA or CM or striker. I'd sign De Jong. I'd sign De Jong and get it out the way because we can get a forward in January. I'd sign De Jong. This opportunity doesn't come twice. Signing De Jong opportunity doesn't come twice. Absolutely not. Almost says, bro, people are hating on us for paying 100 mil for Antony. They were all praising him 2 weeks ago, saying we should sign him. Forget that. I'm not buying it. Clark says, please give Glazers a break. They've bought players. They won't play football. The players will. Okay. Fair. One sort of fair point. The Glazers did buy the players. They did buy the players. Now they need to do some more, right? Buying the players is one aspect of the thing. They need to make sure they invest in the stadium. They need to make sure they pay off that debt. They need to make sure they invest in the infrastructure of the women's football. There's other things as well. Buying players and helping men's football isn't just it. There's the stadium. There's the under-23 infrastructure, female football infrastructure. There's the debt. There's all these other things as well. Almost says never give the Glazers a break. One Don, big up One Don, who says, I'm happy that the Glazers are taking the fans for a fool because you guys keep supporting them, buying shirts and all these things. People will buy them. You can't do anything. You cannot do anything about it. Shirt sales will always be happening. Merchandise shirt sales will always be happening. And people who complain about shirt sales, I don't understand. What do you expect? It's like an unnecessary complaint. Sat at home, you're complaining for absolutely no reason. You're sat there complaining for absolutely no reason. Oh my God, you're buying the shirt, you're funding the club. Yes, they are funding the club because Adidas has already paid them. Like, I don't know why people don't go and check business. How does business work? How does shirt and sponsorship deals work? We don't use TeamViewer, but TeamViewer still pay freaking Manchester United. I don't use TeamViewer. I don't use Tezos. I don't have a Chevrolet car. I don't use DHL, but they're still paying Manchester United. They're still paying Manchester United. I don't understand what's this keep share selling. I'm really sorry, but it's the naivety in this. It's the sheer naivety. It's the sheer cluelessness in this. Come on now. Shirt sales. Really? When TeamViewer went to Man United, did they care about shirt sales? No, they didn't. Shirt sales don't freaking mean anything. A player wearing the shirt means most because people watch that player. People don't watch you in the most respectful way. People don't watch you. You're not in the Premier League pitch playing football. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Jadon Sancho. And the name and the brand is on their chest. Doesn't matter if it's on your chest. If Ronaldo takes a picture in a Man United top wearing TeamViewer, how many likes is that going to get compared to me wearing a Man United top? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shirt sales are not even probably 5% of Glazers' earnings. Not even 5. Yet people buying the shirt, I know it's probably not even against me, but people buying the shirt does not mean shit. It's not even 5% of the earnings probably. Match going fans, the people who buy season tickets. How much of that money actually is overall of the Glazer money pie? How much of it? How much of the whole money income from the club is match going fans? How much? You tell me. Because I tell you, it's not a lot. It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not a lot. Almost says 90% of Man United fans in America don't know who the Glazers are. They're upset Ronaldo is on the bench. Probably right. probably right. They have no idea who Man United are, who Ronaldo, who Glazers are, whatever, and why Ronaldo's on the bench. So some people are general fans. What can you do? Some people are just general fans. Seashore says, yeah, but it start towards getting them out. The Glazers don't run the club properly, so they need to go. See, it's just a whole lot of generic talk. In the most respectful manner, it's the whole lot of generic talk. We need to get Glazers out the club. Do not buy the shirt. That don't fucking make sense. We need to get Glazers out the club. Don't buy merchandise. Like, it's merchandise sales dropping. This is not a corner shop. This is not Asda. This is not Asda and a corner shop. This is not a petrol station where you buy drinks. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Let me add United. We are. Big up United. We are. How you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, man. How you doing? You alright, yeah?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy as well that we got Antony through the door. Well, when it's officially done. But no, I think it's a really good signing, man. I think it's. But what I'm more excited about is who's going to get dropped.
It have to be Rashford or Sancho.
But I don't see Sancho getting dropped.
Probably not.
And then if it's Rashford, what does that say about Rashford's future? Because if Rashford's already, Eric Ten Hag said that, yeah, I like Rashford, and apparently when he signed the contract to become the manager, Rashford was apparently mentioned in this, that we want you to get the best out of him.
Well, his contract's up for negotiation as well, isn't it?
That's what I mean. So what they're going to do, mate? They're going to have to extend it for a year anyway, but if they drop him, is he going to be happy? Because Antony is not coming to be on the bench. 100 trillion percent not. He's not on the bench, innit? And that's obviously Eric Ten Hag's signing. So he's not going to put him on the bench. He's playing him straight away. That's like Casemiro. I think from the next game, he'll be playing as well. And Malasia's already taken Shaw off the team sheet. He's just on the bench. And same with Martinez. And I've Varane as well. So I don't see what these players are going to do. Or do they really want to sit on the bench? It's a big one, man. I think this season, I think it's going to be crucial for a lot of players. Even though they're on big wages, I can see a lot of these players going next season.
100% is crucial, very crucial.
Because you can't keep everyone happy, innit?
It is very, very crucial indeed. That's for sure.
But the thing is, another thing is what I'm thinking is, fair enough with signing these players, the Glazers are spending money because they're shit scared. But the next question now is the real question. Number one is, are they going to sell up? It's very unlikely. It doesn't look like it. If they don't, then what's going to happen next transfer? That's a big question, that is. Or what they're going to do next transfer. Are they going to buy players the way they bought players this time? Spending 100 million euros just on Antony? I think next summer, they're not buying anyone.
I don't know who they're buying next summer. They're looking at spending 300 million this window. I don't know if they're going to go and spend any money.
They're spending 300 million.
Do they need to spend money next window, though? That's the thing. Do they need to spend money next window? Because they're getting all these players this window. We don't have to go and spend.
You do, man. You do need to spend next summer. The reason for that is we still got a striker problem. Because Ronaldo, even if he stays, he's only here till next season. And he's gone after that. So who's going to take the striking position? I don't know what's happening about Greenwood.
Yeah, but I'm talking. And I hear what you're saying, but I don't mean they're not going to spend one single pound. I think they'll get players in, but they'll have to recoup some money from selling players as well.
Well, the thing is, we couldn't even sell people now. How are you going to sell someone? If you want to sell Connor for like 15 million, when he used to be the future. So the people you got that have been there for 4 or 5 years, haven't done anything, you're going to keep them, but you want to sell a very talented player from the academy, but you want to sell him instead of trying to sell McTominay. Why do you not get rid of McTominay for 15 million? I'm sure someone would buy him for 15 million.
Because McTominay is Premier League ready and is and is able to use McTominay in the Premier League more than, for example, Jimmy Garner.
Bro, he's useless. He's on the pitch. He's on the pitch, but he's not on the pitch.
But the gaffer
Even
thinks
yesterday in the
otherwise.
Southampton game, be realistic. In the Southampton game, I didn't even see him in the game.
But physicality wise, Garner won't be as useful as McTominay. McTominay will be more useful.
Yeah, but that's temporary, isn't it?
Exactly. So I don't know if McTominay goes this season. I think it'd be sad to let Garner go. That's the most important thing. It'll be sad to let Garner go regardless. But I don't want McTominay to go as well this season. I'd rather McTominay go next season.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but then we got no debt, and we ain't got no debt then, innit? If he goes as well, who are you gonna play?
And I think it's about time Van der Beek leaves.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Van der Beek, man. Yeah, he's a manager. He's played under his manager, and he can't even get selected, bro. What the hell? That's some madness. That's 3 managers now that have not picked him. And the worst one is I expected Eric Ten Hag at least to play him, but even he hasn't played him, man. That's a bit alarming, isn't it?
Yep, Henderson is absolutely killing it, isn't he? Dean Henderson. He's killing it. He just saved a penalty from Harry Kane.
Who's winning that game anyway?
Spurs are winning that game, but Nottingham Forest are looking good. They might pull off a draw, in all honesty. They're looking very, very strong.
I want them to draw as well against Tottenham. I want Tottenham or Arsenal to start dropping some points.
We're going to drop points. We're going to thump Arsenal. I'm telling you, mark my words.
Yeah, Manchester United played the way they played against Liverpool, then we'll definitely do them, 100%. But that's if we play like that. But then again, we should. Because the Southampton game, coming on to the Southampton game now, after I watched the whole game yesterday, obviously, live, and the way we played, man, is, I know like it wasn't very fancy, but I think that's a very good result to build on. That is actually a better result to build on than the Liverpool game. Because that's where we've been struggling. Think about it, we've been beaten by Brentford, and we got beat by Brighton, wasn't it? So these sort of games we got to start winning them. Because the big games, Manchester United always somehow beat the higher teams anyway. It's the smaller teams that we need to worry about. Because you got Liverpool, the way they're playing, that's suit Eric Ten Hag plays anyway.
We'll see. We'll see how this works out now. I don't know if Man United are gonna do any more signings or whatever. We'll see. Let me address this comment. All Things Entertainment, big up yourself, says, hi Faz, hope you're well. I'm well, I'm alive, I can't complain, and I'm happy because Antony's here. My Joga Bonito prayers have come true. You're an inspiration to me. Please can you make my dream come true and shout out All Things Entertainment. Please, I love your content. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, All Things Entertainment, and big up yourself. If you got something going on, make sure you comment down below and I'll shout that out as well. So big up to All Things Entertainment, always showing love and support to the channel, and big up to everyone else as well who tune in all the time when I'm doing my streams. The community, the members. We're having a members only call as well next week. We're planning on a members only call, so big up the members. The members group chat goes off as well. The members support me wholeheartedly and I support them like my family, so big up to you all and thank you very much. I appreciate you. Let's address this comment as well. Sufam, big up thank you for the contribution. Says, invest on a ball playing goalkeeper and a striker next window. I think this is very important, that we said that Glazers won't spend money next year, but if you think of what will happen if Ronaldo stays, is we must go and break the bank for a striker next year. Who can we get next year? That's the question. Who are we going to get next year? Is it gonna be a 70, 80, 100 million pound striker? If that's the case, who's it gonna be? And a ball playing goalkeeper, I would have loved Trapp. I would have loved that Brighton keeper as well. What's that Brighton keeper's name? We are United. We are. What's that Brighton keeper? Is it?
I can't even remember right now, man. Just slipped my mind.
Goalkeeper name. What's his name? Someone comment down below. I forgot his name because he's a serious goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Brighton's goalkeeper is a serious goalkeeper as well. He made some really good saves against us last game. Sanchez, that's the one. Robert
Yeah, that's
Sanchez.
what Sanchez. He plays
Robert
for Spain,
Sanchez.
doesn't he?
I don't know what's the situation with him, but I would love him in Manchester United. I
Yeah, I'm sure he
definitely
plays
love
for
him.
Spain.
The thing is, look, at the end of the day, Dean Henderson is on loan, so he's technically still well, not technically, he is still our player. He is still our player. He's simply on loan, and he's doing well. And he's doing well. But is the relationship still okay with Hendo? Because if we can go and get Hendo and make him our number one keeper, that saves us a whole of a lot of money to go and attack the striker window and maybe a right back if we don't get a right back this window.
Oh,
If we
yeah,
don't
Faz.
get a right back this window. But
Faz, sorry,
next
man.
window, sorry, go on.
Sorry, man. I'm gonna make a move. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
oh,
just want to say
big up.
that
Yeah,
I've
thank
had
you very much for joining.
I'm at the hospital. You see, I had a baby boy today, so I'm gonna
Congratulations.
thank you, man. And so
Congratulations, man.
I will probably catch you tomorrow on the obviously on the one we're gonna do tomorrow, only for the members
Yeah,
only.
yeah, we'll speak tomorrow. We'll speak tomorrow. But
Yeah, I'll see you
congratulations on your
tomorrow then.
baby
Yeah,
boy.
thank you so much,
All right,
man.
thank you for joining.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
for
later.
joining.
Take care, man. Bye.
Big up, big up. Look at that, man. Members are joining when they're having kids, man. Big up to the members. Big up to the members. That's beautiful. That is really, really beautiful. Congratulations to United. We are happy for you. Really, really, really happy for you. But yeah, I think if Dean Hendo can amend his relationship with Manchester United, then we're looking good. Then he might come back and be our number one keeper. Be our number one keeper. Anyways, let me add the next family member. Folarin, big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. How you feeling? Talk to me.
Yeah, Faz, I'm okay, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy, man. I'm really happy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm happy too, bro. So
It's
nice,
the
so nice, so
introduction of
nice.
Joga Bonito in Old Trafford, so I'm very, very happy.
About the Liverpool, right?
No, I said I'm really happy about the introduction of Joga Bonito in Old Trafford.
100%, bro. 100%. I'm so glad we're having Antony in the club right now. It's gonna be a very, very huge addition to the squad, right? And being known what kind of manager everything has been over the years, since he has started being a managerial career in the top flight, he has never played a season without a proper left-footed attacker. Like it's
Mm.
never happened for him in the season, also going to the season having a proper left-footed attacker. So if we are not getting him for him, it's gonna like make his job a little bit harder for him. But now having Anthony in the club is gonna make him easier because talking about left-footed, the position in the angles for passing, for crossing, can never be the same with the right foot, the right winger. And this stuff really matters a lot with everything hang and it's the dynamics of the system. So I believe it's a great addition for the squad and hopefully gonna just click in real quick and we started enjoying Joga Bonito from
That's
his
right.
very first game. Yeah, yeah.
That's right. I mean, look, my concern now, in all honesty, is the fullback. Now Antony coming in means one thing, right? It means Dallo has to do much better, much
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
Dallo needs to really go and prove his worth now, because and also it also means that I was saying from the get go, Sancho is better on the left. You remember
yeah,
me saying that?
yeah. You
I
said
said
it.
it.
Yeah, 100.
Sancho is better on
Yeah,
the
you said
left.
it.
And Ten
Yeah,
Hag sees it. Ten Hag puts
yeah,
Sancho. You're in agreement that Sancho doesn't get bench, right? Sancho's not holding bench. So
yeah.
Sancho
Now,
goes on the left and Antony goes on the right. And Sancho loves that left position. Antony loves that right position. Only means one thing. Rashford, Ronaldo, Martial in the middle. That's what it means.
yeah, yeah.
But the
And
actual
I also think the dynamics of the team right now is gonna favor Sancho a little bit because right now you're having two different provider of wingers. Sancho is gonna be the inverted winger, coming in doing the stuff like that. But Antonio loves to stay out wide, hug the sideline. That is where he could do that joke Bonito and stuff, make the crosses in and also it's gonna like give him a different dynamics. The same thing that happens in Ajax when you see Tadic on the upper hand and you see in Antony down. Tadic
Mm,
always loves coming around the box, doing the crosses and creating chances and stuff like that. But Antony always loves to be wide, always love to stay wide. Putting crosses, cutting, make that kind of cross or other kind of shots from calling shots and stuff like that. So I think, and also for Sancho going to that left wing, playing with a player like Malacia that understand overlapping, recovering back real quick and doing his defensive job very, very, very well, quick. And I think he's gonna add a little bit confidence to Sancho's game as well because it's gonna make him feel more comfortable on the ball to do some stuff with the ball, not fearing that if I should lose this ball, who's gonna win it back for me. So having Malacia, having Casemiro is gonna give a lot of confidence to our attackers right now because they will be free to play with the ball. Something you see with finishers in Madrid. Finishers knows if I lose this ball, Casemiro is rather to win the ball for me. If I lose this ball, Cavaggio is gonna fight for me. If I lose this ball, Folarin is gonna fight for me. So it's give us some side confidence to take on players, do this Joga Bonito stuff and all. So I think we're getting closer to the right team and we are not too far away right now. And I think it's gonna get better.
Let me read some of the comments. All Things Entertainment says, hi Faz, I provide United content and try and reach in 5k subs soon. Thanks. Big up yourself. Hope you reach your 5k subs soon. People go and check out his content. Hopefully he'll have lots of stuff coming in. So yeah, big up yourself. Vignesh says, I think we need 4 signs, 1 forward, midfield, box to box, right back, goalkeeper. Ooh, that's a lot of signings on top of already what we've got. 5 signings is a lot from the Glazers, man. Let's be real. We never thought they'd make 5 signings. I was thinking they'll make 3. They've gone and made 5, with possibly 2 more because don't forget, Manchester United said they've got 6th and 7th deal coming. They put that on the Instagram. Bishal says Dallow's been good. He's been good, but not great. He's been good, but not great. And with Antony coming in, he needs to be great because Malacia has been good and Malacia has been better than good as well. Ten Hag says good is not good enough. Good is not good enough. So yeah, big up Ed Woodward says, Mandem, welcome Ed Woodward, one of the members. Hope you're doing well. Liru says Elanga needs a loan. What do we do with Elanga now, Folarin? Do we keep him as bench?
I think going to this season, prior to the World Cup, we should keep him. Maybe we can make a decision on him in the January transfer window. We see how the season is going. You see the kind of position we have, injury wise and all. Because a lot of players right now they'll be very cautious, not putting in tackle, putting their legs into the ball, stuff like that. They all want to be at the World Cup, so we should keep him for now. Let's see how it goes to January. Then we can actually make a decision on him by then. And to be honest with you, Faz, I'm seeing Henderson playing against Tottenham right now, and he's having a great game. He's having a great game.
I think we need to go and apologize to Henderson and say, Hendo, come back, man.
He just saved the penalty from Harry Kane, bro. Like that was mad. Yeah, he saved that penalty from Harry Kane. He's been saving them. He's been keeping them in the game, coming out of the line and stuff like that. And I actually think that there was a mistake with Henderson, but I'm not gonna blame Eric Ten Hag or his team for that because Henderson said himself. He doesn't wait for Eric Ten Hag to meet him before he made his decision because he believes that if Ten Hag should meet him at the club, seeing him in the training is going to convince and be like, okay, I want you to stay and be the backup goalkeeper. But he doesn't want to be the backup goalkeeper this season. He want to be at the World Cup. So you want to play, you want to show himself. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. So, and that's after Ten Hag see what's going on with David De Gea right now and see some kind of game we've played and how detrimental some kind of performances has been. They've been how they're trying to get a better quality backup goalkeeper, and it's going to be very hard right now to get a better quality backup goalkeeper. Nobody want to be the second figure. You understand? Nobody want to be. Everybody want to play. Everybody wants to go to the World Cup. Everybody need games time. So if we are actually looking for a quality right now out there, it's going to be hard. Some from Borussia Mönchengladbach. We inquired about him to come to the club. It's not going to be a second choice to David De Gea. If you're not going to give this player assurance of being the first goalkeeper, they're not coming. Kevin Trapp, same thing. He's not going to come.
Bench as a second goalkeeper is very tough because you're very barely going to get any minutes.
Exactly.
Second goalkeeper business is very, very tough. Tom Heaton does it really well because his career is nearly finished. So that's okay. Same with the Newcastle goalkeeper coming in. That'll be a big move for him. But when you're a keeper and you have ability like Dean Henderson does, you don't want to be in bench. And look, I've been very critical of the comments Dean Henderson's made about Manchester United. Very, very critical because he's still a Manchester United player. But what I'll say is one thing about Henderson is he said what he said and he's living up to it. which you must,
Yeah,
respect. He's saving
yeah,
penalties. He's making
and
saves.
I
He's
also
coming
think
out.
yeah, he
He's
put some
doing
sense in the
everything.
comments he made.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, he put some senses in it in the fact that the every acquisition he made was directed to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the past management. He made it very clear that they promised him the starting goalkeeper. They promised him that they hastened about everything, and he said that he doesn't even wait for everything. So I don't think he's gonna have a problem with everything based on the fact that they don't even sit down and talk together before. Everything he complained about the club was based on the board and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer management. So I think there's still a clean slate for him towards everything. And seeing him right now, what he's doing right now, we don't have to go out there and spend 50 million on a goalkeeper next season. We don't have to spend 60 million on a goalkeeper next season. To be very honest with you, if we are getting any one of Sanchez, Diego Costa, even Raya, we're not going to spend less than 50 million next season on a goalkeeper. So having a goalkeeper like Anderson, just get a backup for him, we're going to spend the money on a better position that we actually have to, improve on. If Anderson is not our player right now, we should be looking to sign him. We should be looking to sign him. We
Look,
lucky he's our player.
after Hendo's comments, Hendo's living up to his name, and I like players who do that. I like players who will live up to their name, and they can back what they say. Right? You can have all the chat, but if you're backing what you're saying, then I'm all for it. I'm all for being proved wrong. At this point now, I think Henderson is doing everything that David De Gea doesn't do. He's coming out sweeping. He's saving penalties. He's saving
Yeah,
shots. He's
yeah,
doing everything that he needs to do correct. And Min Son is not happy at all. He got subbed. He's not
yeah.
happy. But
He had more touches on the ball than Wilmington on today.
but we'll see what happens with the goalkeeper situation. I actually feel like Man United go and give Henderson the chance, and
Yeah,
Henderson becomes the main goalkeeper next season. I don't. David De Gea
yeah.
has to leave. David De Gea's time is
He's
finished.
ready. He's
He made
ready.
a
He's
good
ready
save.
for it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, he's finished. David De Gea's time in Manchester United is finished. Let me go through some of the comments. Abdiweli says Sancho, Rashford, Antony versus Arsenal. We need Greenwood, no striker dream. I don't know about Greenwood. I think Greenwood will never come back to Manchester United. Sancho, Rashford, Antony. Rashford is a headache. Is a headache that is in the back of your head, and it's not a big headache yet, but you can feel the headache. It's coming. That Rashford headache is coming, so we need to be careful for that. D says, "Big ups, man like Faz. Big up to yourself, D. Supporting the channel as always." Rashford headache is pending, man. If Rashford doesn't sort himself out, big headache pending. Liam, big up member Liam says Henderson is England's best goalkeeper, but Southgate puts him in third or fourth best. Southgate is in the mud. His decision making is atrocious right now. The guy started bowing over Sancho, and I don't know what he expected. Big up Fat Thor says, "Big up Faz, my favorite angry man is calm nowadays." I'm calm, man. I'm happy. 5 signings. Who's not going to be happy? Why am I going to be stressed when the Glazers have just made 5 absolutely crucial, detrimental team starter, no PR signings? Why not? I have to be calm. I can't sit here and be angry for no reason. I think there are still certain aspects of players where I'm not happy. For example, I'm not happy with the Rashford's form. I'm not happy with certain Sancho things that Sancho's doing, but we're still calm and we're winning so far. We the football is changing, so it's good. We're going into a direction, so I'm calm. I'm calm. What matters is going forward in the detrimental games. We need to go and prove ourselves that we can sustain pressure. We can play the football that we need to, and we can collect points against Leeds, against Arsenal, against Leicester. Those 3 games are detrimental wins. Absolutely must win. We absolutely need to slow down Arsenal. We are the people that need to slow down Arsenal. Arsenal need to lose points against us. Forget anyone else. They need to lose points against us. That's how you establish yourself in the league. Fato says, I had a heated discussion with a friend who said we are mad to spend 100 million on Antony. Plus, we should be more prudent. My point was, it's not our money. I don't care. All I want for us is to win. Let me say this, Fato. Let me break it down to you, right? This is the thing with Antony. You damned if you don't. You damned if you do. You damned if you don't. And this is why. I explained this on other streams and on Twitter as well, but I explain it again. With Antony, there's few different routes. Route 1, you don't go and buy the player. You don't go and spend 100 million and you don't buy the player. What happens then? The player then goes into World Cup, goes into a new season. Firstly, he has a very, very sour relationship with Ajax, and he also has a sour relationship with us because he's gonna think, well, Man United, I begged you guys to sign me, but you didn't come all out for me. You didn't come all out for me when you needed to. Yeah, money was the issue, but I expected you to come all out for me because I gave you my heart, soul, love, everything, and I was gonna play with my everything for you, right? He then goes to the World Cup. He does amazing in the World Cup. His price is now 150 million, not 100. And guess who comes calling? Perez. Perez comes calling straight away. What do Manchester United do then? Who does he pick then? Manchester United or Perez? Because when Perez comes calling, his agent's going to be ringing him on the phone and say, well, do you remember when you wanted to go Manchester United and Merton and Arnold didn't put the money down? But Perez is willing to put the money down because you've played great in World Cup. Now that's that. Let's say, and the other thing on top of that, if we do sign him, that's if we don't sign him. If we do sign him 100 million, we're in the mud anyways because we're in Europa League. We are spending 100 million for a player whilst we're in the Europa. If we do that now, what are we going to do in Champions League? How much are we going to pay for player in Champions League? But then if we're paying 100 million now for a player and he does well in World Cup and he takes us to Champions League and he gets, double-digit goals in the league, he's not 100 million anymore. He has to be 120, 130. Plus the Joga Bonito aspect. Yes, it plays a part. Trust me. South Americans are coming. The English tax is going down. Mark my words. England tax is going down. Harry Maguire tax, Mason Mount tax. Who else? Bowen tax, Rashford tax, Declan Rice tax. All these taxes are going down right now. South American taxes are up. Casemiro, Fred, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, freaking what's his name? Antony. South American players are up right now. England players are down right now. So going into the World Cup, if he plays well, he takes us to the Champions League, that 100 million is justifiable. 100 million is always going to be a question. Always. Gareth Bale's was the question. Hazard's was the question. Jack Grealish was the question. Lukaku was the question. Lukaku went for 100 million twice. So is he the worst signing in the history of football? He went for 100 million twice, and now he's on loan. Not competing with Haaland. Let that sink in. Lukaku went for 100 million twice. He's not in the Premier League competing with the likes of Haaland and Nunes. So isn't that the worst signing in the history of mankind? There you go. That's how you break it down. Next time, don't get into a heated debate with your friend. Say, go and listen to Planet Faz and you'll know. Noah says, I'm happy about Antony's coming to United, but I'm not happy about the 100 million euros. Well, I've just broken it down for you. Space Kid says, latest member of Planet Faz, big of yourself, says, I hope Martial will be ready for Leicester. I don't think so. I don't think Martial's ready for Leicester. I think he's ready for Arsenal, possibly. And that's a possibly as well. 888 says Faz, but Hendo playing at this level though. Let's be honest, United is different kind of pressure mentally. Yeah, true. United is a different level of pressure, and that's where you'll find out. Oh shit, Richarlison scored, I think. Yeah, you'll have to live up to it. That's why we're paying this much money. If Martial is healthy for Leicester game, would you start him to get warm up for Arsenal, saving him for Arsenal game and not playing versus Leicester? I don't play him against Leicester. If we win the Leicester game, or we're winning the Leicester game, I don't play him. I don't play Varane. I don't play Eriksen. I give a lot of players rest. Go and get the job done in 45 minutes. Go and get the job done in 45 minutes and give a lot of players rest. They need it. I'm telling you. They need it. Because Europa League, I keep saying champ, Europa League is coming as well. So the players definitely need as much rest as they can get. Oh no, Harry Kane scored. Tapping merchant. L says 100 million for a 22-year-old Brazilian international will always be a good business to me. Noah says we don't want the Sam mistake like we bought 80 million for Harry Maguire. There's always going to be ifs and buts. So we'll see. Neymar for 50 mil. Ed Woodward. I wish Merta and Arnold could have made that happen. Fattah says I have referred you, KG, and UV to my circle. All following you guys. Big up. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Folarin, what did you think of that breakdown? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think it's a good thing that we've just made the signing and got it out the way, right?
Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do. And I was quite annoyed that we actually waited this long to pay the 100 million euro because we already knew they're not gonna give us any lesser price than that. We already know the one is 100 million. I'm kind of concerned about the kind of pressure we have on Antonio right now. We made him made a kind of interview with Fabrizio, which wasn't necessary if we actually do what we're supposed to do earlier in the market. Pay that 100 million, not going in with 80 million got rejected, going in with 90 million got rejected, and everything got eaten. And now we're still paying the 100 million. So like there's a lot of heat on him right now. I'm already seeing all these Ajax fans saying a lot of shit about him. You know, saying he's this, is that, is bullshit, they hate him now. You know what I'm saying? Like they even want to hear the name Antony no more. So this kind of situation will put him, and he's coming to the Premier League, one of the toughest leagues. So he's got a lot of pressure on him. I just hope that Eric Ten Hag realizes this and just ease him very slowly into the squad, like coming on 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm saying just ease him into the squad. Don't just take him straight like that. And because if he start the first game and doesn't have a good game, got subbed off, bro. That's English video. They got the food on the plate, and everything's gonna
Mm.
be going all around about Anthony this, Anthony that, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So I just hope everything can realize that kind of situation and just take it very slow with him, ease him slowly into the squad, and I believe it's gonna come. It's gonna come true. But I got a question for you, Faz.
Sure.
What do you think about Manchester United offering Anthony Martial a new contract right now?
Good question, man. Very good question, man. Very good question. That is a very, very good question. Look, Anthony Martial's contract runs out in 2024, June 30th. His value is very, very low right now. Very low. If I am not mistaken, he does have an extension in his contract, right? He does have an extension in his contract. I hope Man United extend that, trigger that extension, and then decide next year. I don't want them to make a signing right now, make a commitment right now. I really don't. The guy can't stay fit. He simply cannot stay fit. This is again a ploy from agents. That's what they're doing. The agents are trying to sign up all their players who have contracts until 2024 right now. If you go and look at Anthony Martial's agency, 4 of their top players that they have, 2 of them are already signed until 2025. So they have 2 players on their agency that are signed till 2024. They need those players to be signed up and ready. That's what agencies do. You'll notice agencies always go and negotiate contracts in like, oh, we have a bunch of players whose contracts run out in this year. Let's go and iron them out. Let's go and iron them out. That's what they'll do. I think Anthony Martial, giving him a contract or even talking about a contract extension a new contract negotiation right now, it will be very, very bad. You know me, I was not happy about Bruno's contract when Bruno got his contract. I was like, why is a player getting a contract before my manager has arrived? Let my manager arrive and then let Bruno sign his contract. But Man United clearly told Bruno that you're going to be our future. Ten Hag, we're looking into him, blah, 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 whatever. So here you go. Here's the new contract. And Bruno obviously achieved his individual targets, like assists. He had the assists, he had the numbers to back it up. And he's going to be going forward Man United's captain. So they gave him the contract to keep him happy. But Martial doesn't stay fit. I can't give a contract to a player that doesn't stay fit. My patience is finished with Martial. At the start of the season, the player that we most rely on has gone off injured. What can we do now? What do we do? So I think Man United should trigger the 1-year extension and then decide after Antony has had a good season, because Antony has never had a good. Martial has never had a good season. Anthony Martial, never has he ever had a good season.
Yeah,
So there you go.
yeah. It's gonna be very bad for the club to actually give him that contract extension right now, like you said, and that's just the right thing for us to see. Let's see how the season goes. It's not too late, it's not too early, but it's too early, it's not too late. So let's just wait for the end of the season. Let's see, evaluate, see how it goes, how many games it will actually play, and the performance in the know, and then you can actually decide on giving him a contract. But giving him a contract right now is gonna be very, very bad because this has been the same mistake we've been, making in the past. Giving players contract, they go stop doors, they can't get them off the club. You can't get buyers for them, you can't get anybody for them. They just sit right there, taking the money till their contract run off. Some stuff of situation like one Mata the other time. No Mata was just at the club doing literally nothing until he became a free agent, then he left the club. So I think if we do that kind of mistake again, it means we are not learning and trying to progress as a football club, and it's gonna be pretty bad. But first, to be very honest with you, I think we have to do a business on that right back. Wan Bissaka got to go back to Crystal Palace, and we have to find a better right back because one thing I know for sure about Dallo is unreliable. It can give you that kind of great performances in a game or two and go dark for 7 games. You understand? So I think Dallo is gonna be a very good backup, but we need a proper right back right now. Something like Malaysia is doing for us right now. Claiming that spot for himself. Dallo is not good for him. It's not bad for a backup, but to have a whole season on Dallo and Wan Bissaka that will hardly play some games, so I think it's not gonna be good for us.
I think Ten Hag is obviously very stubborn when it comes to making his changes and etc. He's very, very stubborn. So
Yeah,
I don't know if does Bissaka leave this window is the question.
yeah,
If
that's the
so, how
problem.
much for?
I think we're just we can get him off the book on loan for now. If we can get a buyer, just get him off the book on loan. Hopefully, he perform wherever he goes, and there's gonna be more suitable offers for him in the next summer. Everybody's gonna see him play well and
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
how much is his value right now? To
Bro,
we bought him
one
for a
second, right?
whole 50 million. I think he'll be about 20 million now, 25.
Yeah, yeah. To 25, we are lucky 25.
It's a lot of loss. It's a whole lot of loss. Um,
Yeah,
predicted is 55% chance he goes to Crystal Palace. So it's still very, very low. It's a very, very low chance that he goes anywhere because
yeah,
we do need squad depth. And if we do let him go, who's the replacement straight away? Who's the replacement straight away is the question.
yeah. There's a lot of right back in the market right now we can actually go for. There's this guy in Monaco, Van
Are
der
Palace
Sar.
looking to sign a right back or another forward? That's the question. Because Dalot's been doing well.
Yeah, I think we can actually do some kind of really good business right now. With the right back and the forward as well. We don't necessarily need to spend big on the forward right now. Considering that we just got Antony for 100 million. All right, so for me personally, it's gonna be cool. Me if we can get a player like Memphis Depay for 8 million euro. It's not bad. It's not a bad business. You just cover up the squad depth up there, and it's gonna be a good addition. You can play the left wing, can strike as
Mm.
well, and also it's gonna give us another room to go out there for a right back. Can actually spend some decent amount on the right back and 25, 30 million euro, and we're gonna be okay for the season. But I think that right back shouldn't be overlooked because it might cost us a lot. Because if Dallo should get injured right now, bruh, we're going back to our one Bissaka.
Um, Look, there will be. I think there will be games where we'll need Bissaka. I can't lie. Like last game against Southampton, I did say we need McTominay. I said we need McTominay. There will be games we need Bissaka. If we are,
I think
my thing is, I want to be able to kill games off by 60 minutes. If we are able to come to a cruise control by 60 minutes, you're able to bring in Bissaka, you're able to bring in Shaw, you're able to bring in Maguire, you're able to bring in all these players and give Ericsson rest, give Bruno rest, so that you're not injuring them. It's about
yeah,
game
but
management,
plus
and I
seeing
don't
how we
know.
played, seeing how we played the last game, I
I
don't think
don't know
that's gonna be
because Ten
possible.
Hag is very stubborn. Ten Hag is very, very stubborn, This man, I don't know if he's aware there's 5 subs in the league. He never makes 5 subs.
Yeah.
I don't know, absolutely don't know why. Why does he not use the 5 subs? Okay, last game and the game before, it is true. We're only winning by 1 goal. We're only winning by 1 goal, meaning it's more important to save the 3 points than to risk it and by putting someone else who makes a mistake. I think if we're winning by 2 or 3 goals, that's a different case. He brings players on. But when you're winning by 1 goal, you want to make sure you grab the points. The reason why Casemiro came on last game, the reason why Fred came on last game, make sure you lock up the shop, secure the 3 points at any cost. So I commend him for that. But going forward, I don't know. Against Moldovan Sheriff team and what's the other one? Against the Cyprus team in Europa
Yeah,
League,
ammonia,
I want to see
ammonia.
yeah, I want to see Ahmad. I want to see Ganacho. I want to see Pelestri. I want to see not Pelestri. I want to see Bisaka, Shaw. Let these lot play. Let these lot play in them
Yeah,
games.
but that would depends on our results from the first 2 games. Real
Sociedad,
Sociedad
yeah,
and Chelsea. Yeah, so it
yeah.
depends on them because those 2 clubs they're very good. They're very
Sociedad and
good
Sheriff are
football
good.
team.
Sheriff did beat
Yeah,
Real Madrid last year. Yeah.
yeah. So it depends on the first 3 games. To be honest with you, we play Real Sociedad first, I think, then Sharif, then Omonia the first game, Omonia the second game. So I think that fixtures the way it's arranged right now is not going to be looking good for those young staff to just come in and play the games right because we are having the 2 Omonia games back to back. So we definitely need our first 3 point to make it 9 point, and we're going to look into the to the Omonia second leg game for probably what situation if you want win our first 3 games, you're gonna be looking to have the another 3 games, another 3 points. So it's gonna be like okay, we have shampoo wine and then we're good. So it depends on those first games.
I won't be. I won't lie. I wouldn't mind Walker Peters as a right back. I won't mind Walker Peters
Yeah,
as a right back.
yeah, but I don't think
He's
they will
serious.
let him go for. I don't think they'll let him go for a lesser fee. And I believe we can actually get some better right back with a decent fee than what Southampton will be expecting to get from us for Walker Peters. So
It's a lot
I,
of
I,
competition right now in the right back. There's Hakimi, there's Trent, there's Walker, there's Trippier, there's Cancelo. The
yeah,
level of
there's Rich
um
James.
Reece James, thank you. The level of quality in the right back region in the world is so high, so
Yeah,
high.
yeah,
And Bisaka and Dallo come so low in that. Dallo's only just having some performance, by the way, not a whole lot,
yeah,
only some performance. But
yeah,
I really think Walker Peters will be able to become a serious right back if he continues at this rate. He's some
yeah,
serious right back. What I saw from
for
him
sure.
last game as well and last season, I think
Yeah,
he can become a serious right back.
yeah. It's been
I
phenomenal.
really
It's been
believe
great.
so.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. But right now, I think we definitely have to do something with the right back because I'm not really comfortable with Dallo. If Dallo should get injured now, then it's going to be one second. Of not one second, it's going to be Brandon Williams and stuff like
Mm,
that. So we need to do a business right there because that position is very very important and to help Antony as well. You have to have a right
mm.
back that understand the game so much doing the overlapping and underlapping because when you play with the winger like Antony, it's gonna stay more wide. So you're gonna do more of your overlapping going into the box of the opponent as well. Mazrai does for Ajax. Timber does it as well. So
Yeah.
we need
But the
we need
thing
kind of
is,
right
with
back again.
Ajax right backs, if you notice, both Mazarawi and Timber, they are very fit.
Yeah,
They're very
yeah,
fit. The speed
yeah.
at which they come back, and you see that in Malasia, don't you? Do you not? You see that in Malasia.
Exactly.
By the time a game is done, Malasia looks like he's run 7 marathons. He's
Yeah,
finished. He's absolutely
yeah,
finished. So I don't know if Dallo has that in him. Dallo has only recently, and I said this before Ten Hag or when Ten Hag was getting signed, sorry, to Manchester United. I said Dallo's young. He's only 22, 23 years old. He's got a lot to learn. So I think it is an aspect of his game where he can build up. He can build it up and he's showing it. So we just have to give Dallo some time. I think Dallo, because of his age, has a lot to show and a lot to prove. Whereas Bissaka, for the money that we paid, he's holding bench and it ain't working. But you know what the most beautiful thing of all is? Is Ten Hag has the balls to bench some of these players. He has the balls to bench Maguire, to bench Shaw, to bench Bissaka. And that is some serious. Benching the captain is no joke. People questioned him, you know. People said, why are you benching Harry Maguire? Oh, sorry, why are you making Harry Maguire the captain? Remember? Why are you keeping Harry Maguire the captain? People questioned this. But guess what? I think Awebidi was one of the only first people that said that, he's going to be captain from bench. Don't worry about that. And so far, so good. So let's see if would you mind if Maguire started against Leicester game? Would you mind?
No, I don't want to see him.
You don't want to see him at all?
Look, fast. To be very honest with you, it's gonna be unfair on those back four for any of them to be dropped for that game. Why? They played 2 games together. They've been great. They need that momentum. They need that trust in each other. All right, against Liverpool, each time any single one of them won a duel, area duel or grand duel, they are all there together, congratulating him, shaking hands, tapping each other, motivating each other. You understand? So there's kind of connection right there. Varane and Martinez, they look so perfect together. So why do we have to break that? And we shouldn't take a game against Leicester very, very for granted. You shouldn't take it light. You have to be very serious about it. So we have to go in there with the same back for and I'm expecting to see Casemiro in the starting lineup as well. So I don't want to see Maguire, honestly. Not
you don't
now.
want to see him at all. But what about
Not
Varane's
now.
injury?
Not now. That's it's gonna be an unfortunate moment. You understand? Like then we'll know. Okay, maybe we don't have a choice right now, and we have to go with our captain, and maybe he's gonna come on and do something better. But for now, we can't just break that spirit between Martinez and Varane. We can't break it now. It's unfair. Maguire has been playing a whole lot of games, Ryan. It was playing so bad, and we keep giving him game time after time after time. So why are we benching this player that they are doing good? We don't have to.
When is the expected return date for Victor Lindelof? Does anyone know? I'm not sure yet, as of yet, when
Yeah,
his
I'm not sure as well. I'm not
expected
sure.
return date is. But I'm hoping.
And also, for I think Lindelof can do a better job with Martinez than Maguire.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That's for sure. That's for sure. I think this will be the start of the fall of Maguire. I think so. Because the Chelsea talk and all of this was as much as it was fake or whatever. It's as far as I know, by the way, Maguire is and Maguire's camp are really feeling that the hierarchy of Man United want to let him go. It has been a business that hasn't worked well. It'll be very interesting how much they can get. Harry Maguire and his camp are not happy because it's a World Cup season as well, and he's not playing. It'll be interesting to see what Manchester United do with him. It'll be very, very interesting to see. Harry Maguire does need to play for his name and World Cup and everything to live up to his PR. And I have a very big problem with Harry Maguire and his camp as well, as you all know. But to sell Harry Maguire right now, how much will we sell him for? 50 million if we're lucky. Very, very lucky. If we're very,
now we
very
ain't getting
lucky.
50 million for Maguire. Now, who's gonna pay 50 million for us?
That's
Who?
what I mean. That's what I mean. His
Nobody's
net
gonna do
value
that.
right now is 35 million. So
Yeah, sure. 100.
who
Yeah, that's it.
who do we pay? Who comes in and pays 50 million for Harry Maguire? Nobody's begging for Harry Maguire right now. By the way, we've gone down
Maybe
to
maybe Chinese club or Americans, maybe.
Shaodong FC or Three Town. What was it? Wuhan Three
Yeah,
Town FC.
Shinsha Shenshua. All
If
these
they come.
suggestions.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's go through some of the comments. Fat Toss says, although I think Timber will be a good option in the near future, I wonder if Ajax would ever pick up our call. This is very important comment, Fat Toss, because we've invested in Ajax's future. I keep saying this to everyone. When you are buying a player for the likes of 30 or 40 million pound more than the actual transfer value, than the actual market value, I'm paying 30 to 40 million more. What I expect is to have that team on speed dial. So when I call you and I say the next Gravenberg, the next Donny van der Beek, the next Frankie de Jong, the next Antony, the next whatever you've got coming, I want first access because I
yeah,
paid you 30, 40 million more than anybody when nobody was going to pay that. Nobody was even interested in the player. And I paid you a whole 50 million
to
more.
quickly add to that, for I think Ajax turnover for 2021-22 season was 125 million euros, right? And from the transfer of Martinez and Antony alone, they've made 165 million euros. Right. So that's 40 million euro more than their turnover from 21-22 season. So that's some great connection right there. But to be honest with you, I'm having my own reservation about going for Timber again next summer because we have to consider the height of our defenders right now. Malasha is not tall. Martinez is not tall. If we're bringing in Timber as well, Timber is 5'9" as well. So we're not gonna have all this kind of setup in our back four, and it's gonna cost us some certain games. So I think Timber might be half of the book right now.
Mengi cannot be a centre back for Manchester United. I'll be honest. Mengi has to go as well. We need to be able to let players go as well, and instead of holding them hostage like we're doing. So yeah, Fat Toss says that's what I like about Faz. He sees things from a third angle, bigger bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have to understand buying a player isn't like I'm buying a player. If I'm going shopping and I'm paying you more for early access, for like jumping the queue, for example, I want to be able to come back to you. It's a relationship. Transfer business is a relationship. If I'm buying a Caicedo from Brighton, I want to be able to give you a Henderson in the future when Henderson is going down. Do you see transfer business? That's transfer business. When I'm working with agents, it's not like my player, I want 200 grand, give me 200 grand a week. That's not how football business should be. Football business should be, I have good relationship with an agent. I have a player that I want to get rid of. That agent, can you pull a favor, call a team, say I've got a player I need to get rid of, the likes of Phil Jones or whatever, or Maguire. Let's make something happen. You want to build relationships with countries and leagues. Man United are arrogant bastards, so we do not have relationship with no one. And nobody notices this. Perez has a fucking relationship with Brazil. How does he go and get Vini? How? You tell me. Someone in the comment section tell me. How does he go and get Vini? I'm very, very happy that someone educated me on this. Someone educate. How does he go and get Rodrigo? How? Because he has relationship with leagues. Man United need to have relationship with leagues. We need to. We need to start taking this opportunity. We bought Malacia from Feneud. Build a relationship with Feneud. All this shit about Farmers FC, whatever. English players are in the mud. I'm telling you right now, mark my words. Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, all these lot are in the mud. Players from next leagues that people don't even know about are coming into the Premier League and being called the Butcher and the Pitbull. Being called the Butcher and Pitbull. So what? So should Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw and these lot Declan Rice not go to Eredivisie and prove themselves? Let Harry Maguire go to Eredivisie and prove himself with Daily Blind. There you go. Look at things from a different perspective. You must look at things from a different perspective. I've said it for so long. for so long, and I'm tired now. This thing about Premier League proven is a whole load of fucking bollocks. There is no
Yeah,
such thing as Premier League proven. I am
yeah,
really, really
yeah.
sorry to break
100.
it to you. There is no
Yeah.
fucking thing as there is Premier League tax, there is English player tax, but there is no such thing as Premier League proven because Liverpool just scored 9 goals and Salah had 0 goal involvement. So where the fuck is your Premier League in proven there? And it hurts me. Even one of my favorite players in the world, Heung-min Son, 4 games, no goal involvement.
Yeah. So
No
sad.
goal involvement.
So sad.
Man United have been poor in making the signings. That's what it's been. It ain't been. There is no South American curse. Don't let people say this to you. Big up Folarin. There is no South American curse. There is no such thing as South American curse. There isn't. What there is people overhyping players. People overhyping players, making players out to be something that they're not. That's what it is. That is what it is. So going forward, we'll have to see how things turn out for some of these players. I don't know how Harry Maguire comes back into this team, where he goes. No such thing as Premier League proven. Harry Maguire's Premier League proven, quote unquote, right? He's played in the Premier League. Phil Jones has played in the Premier League. Does that mean they go and smash in the Eredivisie? No, they don't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They don't do it. Bruno, Ruben Diaz, Luis Diaz, Nunes, these leagues deserve respect. They do, because their players are coming from that league for a lot of money. For a lot of money. They're not chicken change players. They aren't. How much is Declan Rice worth today then? You tell me. If I'm buying Martinez, if I'm buying Malacia, and these players are coming in and killing it, how much is Declan Rice worth then? How much is Mason Mount worth? How much is Harry Kane worth? If Haaland from Bundesliga tax, by the way, Haaland, who scores hat-tricks in Bundesliga, and he's the Farmers League. It's the Farmers League. And comes and scores a hat-trick in Premier League, what's the price of Harry Kane then? What's the price of Harry Kane? Exactly. This is what I mean. There's no such thing as Premier League proven. I'm not buying it from anyone. I am not buying it from anyone. Also, don't forget, Man United are going into a new wage structure, believe it or not. Believe it or not, Manchester United are going towards a new wage structure. A whole new wage structure. Players are going to come in on a certain wage. Antony's deal is going to be up till 2026. 2026, 27. It's a lot of years. And he's going to come in about, 140,000 a week? If I'm not mistaken. 140,000, 100 and something thousand a week. He won't come in more than that. So, yeah, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Someone has just sent me a picture of Laporta and his eye is bust up. What's happened to his eye? Laporta got in a fight or something? I don't know. But anyways, listen. Antony's here. My dreams and my prayers have been accepted. I'm very, very happy today. I hope you all are happy with me. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you're here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Members only call tomorrow. So if you want to become a member, you can do so using the super chat section below. You can do so. Once you become a member, make sure to drop me a DM. I will add you to the members only group chat. And members get to come on the streams and have a word and speak and chat to me about players and Manchester United and football as well. So yeah, big up to everyone. Antony is here. You know what? Let me just hold on. One more time. Let me see.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
Joga, Bonito!
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to Grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze. I'm getting cream, never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve.
Big up to everyone, man. My players here. Finally. I'm ready to samba too. If you know about samba, I'm ready to samba too. There's someone who sent me, I think someone sent me a link. Hold on. I think someone sent me a link to another song as well, Joga Bonito song. Let me see. Let me see. Which song is this? No, it's not that one. There was another Joga Bonito song that someone DM'd it to me as well. I think one of the members DM'd it to me. Yes, let me see if I can bring it up. Hold on. We have to big up the members. Let's bring this up. Celebrations are on tonight, man. Celebrations are on tonight. Man, the real Joga Bonito song. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, come on. Joga Bonito is here. Man, do you have any idea how long I've waited for this day? You have no idea how long I've waited for a Brazilian winger, Joga Bonito, at Old Trafford. A real Brazilian Joga Bonito. Man, I'm emotional right now. I'm emotional right now, man. I've waited so long for this day. So long. Big up Factor. Big up the member Dan who sent me the song. This one's for you, man. Shout out to the Joga Bonito love, man. Brazilians, big up. South America, we're doing it. English taxis out the window. English taxis in the mud. It's all about South America right now. Welcome, we're coming for you. We are coming for you. Faz, big ups to you. Please lower your expectations. I ain't got no expectations. What did I say to you that I have expectations? I don't have expectations. I simply want to see good football at OT. I want to see good football in Old Trafford. It comes down to that. It solely comes down to me wanting good football at Old Trafford. I want to be excited when I go to Old Trafford. That's all it comes down to. So yeah, big up to everyone. Hope everyone stays safe. Hope everyone stays okay. But Joga Bonito is here. We're going to wrap this